Today, we delve into deep reflections on the possibility of life beyond Earth. Through the insightful lenses of Sadhguru, let's explore together the perspectives that challenge our understanding of the cosmos and our own existence. There may be a grain of truth in all this, a small spark that ignites the debate about our position in the cosmos. The idea of life beyond Earth is not just a topic of science fiction, but a question that challenges our deeper understanding of the universe. Imagine for a moment, if an extraterrestrial being were to appear before us, it would be a truly extraordinary event, something that would revolutionize our understanding of what it means to exist in this vast cosmos. Since humanity ventured into space, the perception of our loneliness in the universe has changed. The cosmic landscape has become not just a vast emptiness, but a potentially inhabited stage for life forms that defy our most deeply rooted paradigms. Some theories suggest that all the gods revered throughout history may have actually been alien entities with advanced technology, whose presences were interpreted as divine by early humans. This perspective raises fascinating questions about the origin of our deepest beliefs. When we think of God, many of us instinctively look up to the sky, imagining superior beings who do not belong to this planet. This idea fuels speculation about the existence of extraterrestrial life. Certainly, there are circulating theories that suggest interventions by cosmic entities in seemingly inexplicable events in our history. Although I don't completely rule out this possibility, I believe that most of these ideas are the result of the human imagination, approximately 95% of them. However, I must admit that a small fraction of these conjectures may have a basis in truth. My visit to Kailash Temple, for example, was a deeply impressive experience that made me reconsider this question. The monumentality and complexity of structures like this awaken a sense of awe and wonder that, in some cases, can even challenge our current understanding of human capabilities. Thus, while maintaining a healthy skepticism, I recognize that certain aspects of our history and culture may, in fact, contain traces of influence or inspiration from sources beyond our known world. The possibility of life beyond Earth is a question that deeply intrigues Sadhguru, leading him to contemplate the frontiers of human knowledge. For him, the centrality of the human being in the vast cosmos is an assumption that deserves to be questioned. This universe turns around the human being. Are we the only conscious beings in this vast cosmic ocean? Reflecting on his own logical nature, Sadhguru recognizes the delicacy of touching on themes that are often seen as marginal or fanciful. He admits, with a hint of humor, that sharing his deepest thoughts on this subject could be interpreted as going crazy. However, his vision is clear. This universe cannot simply be about us. The grandeur and complexity of the cosmos for Sadhguru suggests that human existence is just a small part of a vast cosmic tapestry. He recognizes that exploring these ideas can be an experience that challenges not only our scientific conceptions, but also our own perceptions of place and meaning in the universe. However, he prefers not to delve too deeply, aware of his reputation for being a logical and pragmatic thinker in other aspects of his life. When it comes to technological advances in the past, Sadhguru adopts a cautious stance, refusing to attribute all extraordinary feats to alien intervention outright. He argues that, throughout history, we have had a habit of turning to external explanations when we come across events or realizations that we cannot fully understand. Whenever something inexplicable happens, some people immediately imagine that an outside force, such as aliens, is responsible, notes Sadhguru. This tendency, he says, is an ancient and persistent human reflex to invent fantastic narratives to fill in the gaps in our understanding. I'm not completely ruling out that possibility, he concedes, but I believe the majority of it, about 95%, is simply speculation. For Sadhguru, it is essential to maintain a balanced and critical approach when exploring these ideas, recognizing both the limits of our understanding and the human capacity to create and innovate throughout history without necessarily resorting to unproven external influences. Perhaps there is a grain of truth hidden somewhere in these intriguing theories. However, Sadhguru cautions against delving too much into speculation that imagines aliens visiting our cities or interacting directly with us. Instead, he suggests a wait-and-watch stance. Let's hope that, if they do exist, they will come to us and introduce themselves, he comments with a note of caution. Until we have real, tangible confirmation of the existence of extraterrestrial life, it might be wise to maintain a healthy skepticism towards them. Ideas. For Sadhguru, it is important to focus on the concrete realities and human development in this world, while remaining open to the potential for future discoveries that could expand our horizons of knowledge in unexpected and exciting ways. Sadhguru addresses with a subtle critique the influence of Hollywood films on the popular perception of aliens. Because I know you watch Hollywood films where aliens come to attack us and we need to prepare for that, he notes with a touch of irony. He points to the significant profit generated by these sensationalist narratives, which perpetuate the fear and expectation of possible interstellar conflict. Extraterrestrial life forms. Furthermore, Sadhguru delves into the spiritual aspects of the concept of aliens, using examples like Star Wars to illustrate the moral impact of our fictional representations. Even when you're involved in interstellar wars on screen, I wonder if we couldn't aspire to something higher, he reflects. He expresses the hope that an encounter with aliens would be an opportunity for an enriching exchange of ideas and cultures. However, he notes with a hint of disappointment that we often project our own internal conflicts onto these narratives, thus reflecting a limited and sometimes conflicted vision of what a truly intergalactic encounter could be. If an alien actually came to Earth, it would represent an entirely new and fascinating event in our lives. The possibility of exchanging ideas and experiences with an otherworldly civilization would spark intriguing conversations and the opportunity to explore cultures so different from our own. We would imagine not just sharing knowledge but also mundane aspects, like local flavors and traditions. Like the simple act of sharing our local juices would be a truly fascinating interaction that would challenge our conceptions of what it means to be part of a vast and diverse universe. Finally, Sadhguru addresses theories that attribute alien intervention to ancient structures, especially in India, such as the Kailash Temple. He recognizes that there are those who believe that advanced civilizations from other worlds may have been responsible for the construction of monuments such as the pyramids and Mayan temples, as well as the carving of the Kailash Temple directly into the mountain. Sadhguru explores this idea with an open mind, considering the complex details and magnitude of these structures. The majesty and intricate workmanship of these monuments are testaments to the human capacity to accomplish extraordinary feats, even without the need for external intervention. About 4 million tons of rock were removed to carve the Kailash Temple in India, a monumental feat that defies our modern understanding. Imagining an entire mountain being meticulously carved to create a 3-story temple, filled with elaborate details, is truly impressive. This type of work, carried out from top to bottom on the face of a mountain, is a technical and physical feat that leads us to admire the skill and dedication of the ancient builders. They not only carved hundreds of stone images, they also integrated an architectural complexity that defies the limitations of their time. For Sadhguru, this colossal achievement is a testament to the human capacity to achieve extraordinary feats based on knowledge, ingenuity, and perseverance, preferring to highlight the limitless potential of human creativity when faced with monumental challenges. When I first visited this temple, a sense of deep pride in human ability flooded my being. As I gazed upon its majestic sculpted structures, I realized the result of dedicated generations who worked tirelessly for 135 years to create something so grand. The complexity and beauty of the Kailash Temple struck a deep awe in my heart, testifying not only to superior technical skills, but also to an unwavering devotion to art and spirituality. There are many things that humans do that bring us shame, but there are also achievements that we should celebrate with pride. I feel no need to attribute these feats to aliens. Humans have repeatedly demonstrated their ability to accomplish extraordinary works, often without received due recognition. This dynamic continues today, where credit for human effort is often obscured by external theories and speculation. Lastly, Sadhguru reminds us of the importance of leaving a positive legacy for future generations, rather than getting lost in fanciful theories. He emphasizes that regardless of who may have been responsible for historic feats like the Kailash Temple, What truly matters is our contribution as a current generation. Sadhguru encourages us to focus our efforts on creating something meaningful in this world, something that will inspire pride in generations to come. It highlights the importance of directing our energy towards concrete actions that promote human progress and global harmony, leaving unproductive speculations aside and focusing on building a sustainable and positive future for all.